Hello and welcome to CadenCenter. I'm here with former Rams player and Heisman Trophy winner John Cappelletti. John, how do you feel to be here today?
Feels good to be here today. We got a nice sunny day here in Southern California.
Are you ready for some questions?
I'm ready.
How old were you when you started playing football, and did you always want to play professionally?
I started playing contact football at a fairly young age. We were in a system in grade school where you played by your grade, and it was 5th and 6th and 7th and 8th. And that was tough, playing contact football, especially in the cold weather. You really wanted to play if you were playing. As far as professional football, growing up, I had my childhood idols like Johnny Unitas and a couple running backs that I watched all the time, and that was always the dream. But you never thought that could happen. But as I got older and things started to develop more, especially in college, then I knew that dream could possibly become a reality.
Yeah. Your Heisman Trophy acceptance speech, where you dedicated the award to your brother Joy, is regarded as one of the most memorable in the history of college sports. Your relationship with Joy was later made into a book and a TV movie. How much did it mean to you to honor him in such a unique and special way?
Well, the Heisman was a special event for a lot of reasons. For our family, especially because of what my parents were going through and what Joey was going through at the time. For Penn State, because it was the first time that anybody from the school had won a Heisman Trophy, and all the people there that had dedicated themselves, to the university a lot of years. But yeah, dedicating it to Joey was, that was a special moment because of everything that he had gone through, and just had the opportunity to do it in a public forum, and it worked out pretty good because it wasn't very well rehearsed.
Obviously, Joy was inspirational to you. What other coaches or teammates who you met along the way helped inspire you, and why?
I had a lot of people inspire me along the way. I grew up in a sports area outside Philadelphia, and starting in grade school with grade school football coaches, with basketball coaches, baseball coaches. My dad even coached me and my brother in baseball. So a lot of people, as I worked my way up the ranks. In high school, I had a great high school coach, and then college is pretty much, everybody knows about Coach Paterno. So I had good people along the way, and in addition to the coaches, it was a good environment. It was a good neighborhood. We had, in high school, you got to know your teachers pretty well and interacted with them. So it was just a real nice way to grow up in a good environment, and especially a good sports environment.
Yeah. What is the best advice you have ever been given?
That's a good one. Best advice I've ever been given would probably be, be patient. Let things come to you a little bit more than always feeling like you have to go out and get them right now. If you can be patient, work hard, do the things that you're supposed to do, even if it doesn't look like it's working out at the time, continue to be patient, and something will happen, something will change, and something good will come your way.
All right. What is your favorite football memory?
There's a lot of those. There's certain football games that were very memorable. There's professional games, playoff games with the Rams and the Chargers, and the players that are memorable. I have to think that the favorite moment, though, would be, the Heisman, and winning the Heisman, and that night with my family, and just that whole atmosphere surrounding that event, because it brought so much joy to so many people.
Having your jersey retired is a big honor, but you were the first player in Penn State history to have their jersey number retired. How did you feel when you found out?
Wow, that was a huge honor. It'd never been done before. Basically, the Penn State policy was that doesn't happen, so it changed kind of the culture of what's going on, and being the first was incredible. Hopefully there'll be more to come in the future in all the different sports there, because it's been so long that guys have done so much and accomplished so much, and being recognized by having your jersey retired is certainly, you know, an honor, especially at Penn State, above all others. So that was a great feeling. It was a good weekend. Nice to stand on the field with all the fans cheering, you know, that one last time kind of thing, and it worked out good. It worked out good, and it was quite the honor.
Describe what it felt like the first time you stepped on the field as a professional football player.
That's a good one. The first time probably wasn't that great because it was a strike year, and I was with the Rams, and we were practicing hard in camp. None of the veterans were there. All the rookies were there, so we not only practiced hard, but we played all the preseason games, or most of the preseason games. Excuse me. So by the time preseason was over and we played all these games and had all these practices before the veterans came in, we were kind of worn out. So we were looking for a little break right away. But no, the first time, you know, being drafted is certainly special. Knowing where you're going to play, going out to California from Pennsylvania, coming into this environment, you know, the Coliseum with the Rams. It certainly, you know, certainly was something that you know, you only get one chance to do in your lifetime. So you know, there's a lot of things that you know, happened along the way, but that first time being in that uniform, stepping onto the field, you know, is always a special moment.
And the Rams are trying to get back to LA.
Yeah, we'll see. We've been hearing that for a long time, Caden, so we'll see about that one.
What advice do you have for kids out there who aspire to play football professionally?
Well, doing anything at a high level is, you know, more of a process than anything else. You're a young guy. You play different sports. You're studying in school. As you get a little bit older, you kind of find out where your strengths are and your weaknesses might be. And as you move up that chain a little bit, then you start to decide that this is maybe what I want to do. This is maybe where I want to go. So it's a process, and it's just not, you know, a sports process. It's a life process. And so, you know, you're going to figure it out as you go along, and you're going to find out, you know, the things that you really like and the things that you might want to leave behind because now you want to focus and concentrate on something that you really want to turn into maybe a career.
All right, thank you for this interview, John.
Thank you, Caden.